One of three of my home parks is Busch Gardens Williamsburg, a great amusement park and theme park with, of course, a lot of great roller coasters. The way I rank these rides have changed so much since I first went in 2019. And today I'll be sharing all the roller coasters at Busch Gardens and ranking them with you guys. Just a quick disclaimer before I start, all these coasters that you see on this list will not be ranked as they are just kiddie coasters. Like, come on, who actually cares about this crap? So coming in at our number 8 spot today is Loch Ness Monster. At one point in time, this was the very start of Busch Gardens and actually used to be the tallest coaster in the world a very, very long time ago. But the ride's getting old, it's also pretty janky, and it isn't that friendly to your head, as I think I lost a few brain cells after getting off. So a few days ago, I actually re-rode Loch Ness Monster, and it was a lot better than I remember. I completely forgot about the tunnel and the second lift toad that leads into the other interlocking loop. Overall, it was a lot better than I remembered, and actually wasn't that jerky. After rewriting, I think I will replace Loch Ness Monster to take the number 7 spot on this list. Our number 7 coaster on this list is Tempesto, a Skyrocket 2 that is super common and that you can see at every park, literally. I mean, there's not much to talk about. It goes up and down and back up and does this whirly thing. Okay, moving on. Rebolton is our number 6 coaster on this list today, and this is where we get into the good stuff, guys. While it isn't an S tier ride, it's a super fun ride, great theming, great drop track. It has awesome launches too, and it's just a good family coaster. My only complaint is the drop at the very end. It just goes so slow over it, and I think the supports are starting to collapse. Yeah, you know it's bad when my camera can pick it up. Invader is a GCI wooden coaster with the weirdest spelling I've seen for a ride. Like, where the hell does this R come from? It is a mini Mystic Timbers is the best way I can describe it. It was really hard to choose between Invader over Bolton, but I decided to go with Invader in the end. I feel like it's a more intense ride and pulls more G's, positive and negative, honestly. It isn't as long as Rebolton, but it's still a super fun, non-stop, action-packed ride. Gotta take a breath here, guys. I've been like... Yeah, I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for not even putting Griffon in the top 3. Guys, Griffon is a great ride, it really is. The first drop is the highlight of the ride, but here's the problem. Besides that, in my opinion, there's not much specialty to it otherwise. The inversions aren't fast enough to be snappy, and they aren't slow enough to provide hang time. They're just okay. The second drop off the mid-course also isn't even that good in my opinion. It's just To be honest, the first drop isn't even my favorite drop at Busch Gardens. It's like 2 seconds long. But you definitely should check out Griffon if you're at Busch Gardens. I mean, you cannot miss out on it. Come on, everyone loves a 90-degree drop. And now for the top 3. And guess what? The original B&M Hyper still holds up to be in the top 3 after 20 years. Yeah, it really is true, guys. You cannot go wrong with a B&M Hyper. While the ride is my least favorite B&M Hyper, I cannot deny this ride's fun factor. It's honestly just so fun. And also the setting, oh my god, this is another reason why I put this ride over Griffon. It's just so good, you know what I mean? It's fast, pretty tall, a long ride, and you cannot miss out on this if you're going to Busch Gardens. Oh, I am sure you guys won't get this next one. Didn't think you thought Alpengeist was gonna be in the top 2, huh? Yeah, I didn't think so either. Yes, that is right, guys. I'm an Alpengeist fanboy. Guys, this ride is such a good inverted coaster with a height of 195 feet. For an inverted coaster, that is insane. It is almost a hyper coaster. I also think that Alpengeist has the best drop at Busch Gardens, no doubt about it. Yeah, call me crazy, but it's just so cool diving towards the ground so high up with your feet dangling. The drop also goes into a ditch, making the ride feel even faster. The terrain is also just awesome. You know, I love that. I love that stuff. But I am warning you guys, Alpengeist is the most intense ride at Busch Gardens in my opinion. As this ride is crazy intense. The inversions are so whippy and fast, they flip you around like a ragdoll. It's also super smooth. And oh my god, I swear to god, man, this thing is smoother than like freaking Afterburner. The ride pulls insane forces and even has decent hang time too. Guys, I cannot recommend this ride enough if you are a thrill seeker. You cannot pass out on this if you're going to Busch Gardens. Not only is Alpengeist the second best coaster at Busch Gardens in my opinion, it is in my top 20 coasters overall and is by far the greatest inverted coaster I've ever ridden. Now for our number 1, Yep. Clap it up. Clap it up. I'm sure this wasn't a surprise to most of you. Pantheon opened this year, manufactured by Intamin. Like, it's a fantastic ride, guys. It wasn't as intense as I was expecting, especially considered it was made by Intamin. I-305. But Pantheon is still an awesome ride and has great negative G-forces. A vertical spike, a backwards launch with an airtime pullover. How cool are that? And yeah, okay, that grammar made no sense, but yeah. The outer bank install are also pretty insane. And of course, the 95-degree drop. Guys, if you haven't ridden Pantheon, the best way I can describe it is a mini Velocicoaster, except it isn't a mini. Either way, this is the brand new toy at Busch Gardens, and of course, the line's gonna be long, guys. Normally, Busch Gardens doesn't have over 5-minute waits for most of the rides, but I personally had to wait 25 minutes for Pantheon. I would highly recommend trying the front and back row. I personally prefer the back row, but you definitely should experience both rows. Well, there you go, guys. That's my ranking of all the coasters at Busch Gardens. Make sure you tell me your ranking in the comments from 1st to 8th or whatever you want. I did 8 because there was a bunch of random ass kiddie coasters in the mix. Give me some feedback, guys. This is the first ever ranking video I've ever made. Okay, cut me some slack. Make sure you tell me what I can improve on. Hey, thank you guys so much for watching. It's really awesome to have you guys here. If you liked the video, make sure you give it a like. Duh. I mean, if you like it, you like it. If you want to see more of my content, you can also go a step further by hitting the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.